Today we're making gochujang chicken with rice, and with a little bit of prep this is very fast to make. And the macros are 502 calories per portion, 53 grams of proteins, 61 grams of carbs and 3 grams of fat. So to start off we're using chicken breast and we're gonna cook them in a wok later on. And that means that they might become dry, so we're gonna fix that by using some baking soda. And I'm using roughly 3 grams here for 400 grams of chicken. To that we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, or roughly 13 grams. And we're also gonna be adding some MSG, and that's roughly 3 grams. And all we need to do then is just stir all of that together. And we're gonna leave this in the fridge for roughly 2 hours. And once that's done, we're going to make our gochujang sauce. I'm not a spicy food person, but this is right at my edge. If you think that it's too strong, you can always reduce the amount of Sriracha. But for our gochujang sauce, we're going to need 22 grams of brown sugar and 4 cloves of garlic. And as always, I'm using some 0-calorie cooking spray, and we're just gonna fry our garlic for 2 to 3 minutes. This sauce comes together very easily. We're basically just gonna stir everything together. What we're using is 2 tablespoons of gochujang chili paste, four tablespoons of soy sauce, one tablespoon of Mirin, and then just add our brown sugar. And we're also adding 2 tablespoons of ketchup. The ketchup I'm using is reduced in sugar, it's the Heinz 50%. So if you use something else you might need to change your macros. It won't differ that much, but anyway, then we're just gonna stir this together. And 10 grams of cornstarch, just add some water to that and stir that in. Finally, we're gonna add our Sriracha. I'm using 1 tablespoon here. If you like your dish spicier, you can add more. This is right at the edge for me. I think it's the amount of spicy that it's still edible and nice and not just painful. To this I like to add 65 grams of rice, and that's uncooked rice. And as usual, I'm cooking my rice the lazy way. Just boil some water, add some salt, in with the rice. Just use a fork to check if it's done. And that's good enough for me, and it's a super fast way to cook rice. You don't need to measure anything other than your rice, and you don't need to watch your temperature for the pot or anything. It's just there, and it's fine for me. So, final step here is we're gonna cook our chicken. Into the wok it goes. And here I'm also using some 0-calorie cooking spray that reduces the amount of calories a lot. And as you could see, this is a very low fat dish. We're just gonna cook our chicken breasts until they are done. We should time this so our rice is done at the same time. And then just take your sauce that you made earlier. If your sauce have cooled down, you can just put a little bit of heat on and stir that together. Just by adding the chicken, you're gonna heat it up quite much, so it don't take much time at all. the time it takes to make this dish is the same amount of time it takes to cook your rice. So it's very fast, and this is for 2 portions. And I'm also adding a little bit of sesame seeds. It's roughly 0.3 grams or something, so I didn't actually make any calculations for that, and some spring onions, and that's it. I think this is a very nice dish. It's very much possible to store and meal prep this, and it's super fast to cook. And if you don't have a wok, you can cook your chicken any way you like. But this is how I like it, and thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy.